What's up, y'all? It's frycooksonly back at it again with Mass Effect 2 Let's Play Episode 17. Already 3 episodes past the Mass Effect 1 series, and we are not even close to the end yet. So you can already tell how much more content this game has. It's a thick boy.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you.
Oh, it's a thicky boy. But we're going to talk to Martin Sheen. We're going to see what he has to say.
Passing the elusive man through, Commander.
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector's ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
You sure this information's good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
Oh yeah, thanks Martin. Loved you in West Wing and Apocalypse Now. Thanks. Alright, we got Tali, but we're gonna wait on taking her because I want to take some home slices here. And honestly, wow, we're fighting collectors though, so this is gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna take Thane again because that was pretty sick. But I don't. We got Warp. I like this team, honestly. I'm going to take Miranda and Thane again. As you can see, there's one more teammate that we still have to recruit. And we might learn more about that in a little bit here. I'm going to save up my points.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
Seen a ship laid out like this.
Looks like a giant insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector databanks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer.
I like Thane's helmet. It's so spooky. Alright, speaking of spooky, this is a spooky mission. Man, Miranda's got this fucking sleek ass, clear ass fucking oxygen mask breathing helmet. Man, fuck off with that shit.
Compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
The missing colonists might be aboard. If they're still alive.
These are the same containers the collectors used on Horizon. Only these are empty.
It must have been horrible, trapped in these pods, completely at the mercy of the collectors.
And they went through, and every single character has dialogue options for every single mission, depending on what combinations you take. That's crazy, man. A lot of work. Obviously, they don't really interact with each other, but it's all custom done for every single mission.
Why would the collectors just leave a pile of bodies lying around?
Test subjects, discarded at the end of the experiment.
There are worse things than death. Like being a test subject for twisted aliens.
Is that supposed to make me feel better? Because it didn't. That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to. Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity. Are they looking for similarities? I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans. My God. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now. These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs. You'd think somebody would have picked up on this. No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I have already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster, but there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes, reduced heterochromatin structure, elimination of superfluous junk sequences. Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
They're not doing to us what they did to the Protheans.
Let's find what we need before the collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
Oh, we get to pick a gun here. Assault rifle training, new heavy shotgun, or sniper rifle training. Oh, okay, so we can either train, or we can... I feel fine with our weapon choices. Let's get the Claymore and see how that goes. It's a pretty cool revelation there. The collectors are Protheans. It's M. Night Shyamalan type plot twist. Pretty cool. So you would assume that if oh, there's another armory there. You would assume that if, you know, the implication is that if the Reapers are successful this time around, they're gonna, you know.
On the ceiling.
Ooh.
More containers.
There must be hundreds of them. How many do you think are full?
Too many. I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
The assumption is that they would take humans if they were, you know, if they were kind of successful in their efforts and turn them into a slave species as well. Pretty cool. On the third game, I think it was downloadable content. I think I have it though. You actually get access to a Prothean squad member, which is pretty cool. I didn't.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked Edie to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match. The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
But yeah, I never got to play with the Prothean squad members, so that'll be cool to mess around with.
Well,
enough to fill these pods.
They're going to target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
There, on the platform. A control panel.
Where are the bodies of the collector crew? Careful, Shepard. Something doesn't feel right about this.
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
That can't be good.
Everyone's all right, Joker. What just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap. We need a little help here, Edie. I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
All right.
Connection reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems. You better get it done fast, Edie.
Look up. We've got company.
And the rest of this mission is going to be some tough fighting. But it always is with collectors. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, these fights are stressful. Especially on... I hate dealing with these scions. Alright. Let's get Miranda up. And the platforms are going to keep coming in. God, I hate these things. Alright, anyway, as long as we stay in cover when those scions hit, though, we should be good. Kind of just want to get rid of those guys, but we'll see. I'm just gonna keep hitting, so I think I'm gonna, and this scion like rotates, he's like a fucking turret. But anyway, we'll just keep hitting him with warp when we're able to, and we'll get rid of those guys. Oh, there's two of them now. They have so much armor, it's like honestly a waste to use that heavy weapon. Alright. So they've got their own shockwave attack. Alright. Yeah, these might be like my least favorite. I mean, the collector, like general dudes are pretty annoying to deal with, but I hate these guys. Especially when you gotta fight other people. Honestly though, it's not the worst. Okay. They're calling me out too. They know my fucking name. The fuck is this? Anyway. Oh, we gotta get Thane back. Attack. Okay. Gotta stun this guy. Oops. I kinda wanna save the heavy weapon. We don't need it. Alright, let's try this. We got more power cells up here too. Now that does some damage. Oh yeah, they got a AoE for when you get up close. Oh, I didn't put the incendiary on. This thing's cool, but you gotta reload it every time. Alright. There we go. Let's get some more power cells.
Shepard, you must manually re-establish my link to the command console.
So far, that wasn't bad.
I have regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
I can think of
We
a
don't have
couple
time
reasons.
to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
Cerberus is not known for keeping faith.
No, the commander's right. There must be some other explanation.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
Alright, now we fight our way out.
Around the corner. Take the door on your right.
We fighting yet? I think we're fighting. Alright, we're fighting. Okay, well, we might as well get started. It just sucks because as soon as you get one of them low, you might end up having to fight the general right there. See, he was almost dead. A harbinger. Yeah. Oh. You try to. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah, try to take him down, or to not take him down right away, because, like I said earlier, he'll just inhabit another body. There we go. So what I need to fucking realize is that all you gotta do is hold A and walk towards the cover, but I hold A and then when I get to the cover I hit A again, and that pops me right out, and I've been doing that this entire time. So I gotta just hold A. This confuses me. I'm just not up to the task. I'm not smart enough, guys. Alright. If you can't tell, I'm very scared of these guys. Very stressful to fight groups of them. The actual collectors themselves are really squishy though. It's just when they get their homeboy in there, it just, man. How much do I got? Actually, I think I got some more. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. Please don't die, Miranda. I literally just did your mission. You should be better. Oh, shit. God, I hate that. I hate how you just can't detach from cover easily and run the way you want to. Okay, I want to kill this one up here. There we go. Might get one more collector transformation. Oh, there he is. Not a big deal. Missed with that. Okay. Yeah, it's okay though. Ooh, the red ones explode. Scary.
Preserve Shepard's body if possible.
Good luck, man.
Here we go.
Cannot hurt me.
Let's go over here and hope that there's nothing that's gonna...
This is what you face.
Cool, that missed. Might have been a good idea to save some of that ammo. Oh god, I forgot that those things chill out. They just chill there like landmines. Getting some more ammo.
You cannot resist.
Getting some more power cells. That's good. Refine element 0.
I know you feel this.
Awesome. That's great. Much more resources. We can hit this guy with all the good stuff. Alright. Cool. Now, where do we gotta go? I would assume this way. Yep. Thankfully there's a save slot there, because this room has one of those things. Not a very fun fight. Mainly because we gotta fight the big thing. Great. Yeah, and this is just a game of Ring Around the Rosie, trying to avoid... Ow. Ow. Yeah. Okay, it's not gonna let me do my move, I guess. So we're going to reboot. Oh, is it because of that barrier? I don't know what just happened. Well, either way. We fucked up and we paid for it. You might think that the best option is to use your heavy weapons on, you know, the special enemies to
Enemies in front.
you know, the big bosses, but I find that I think it's a lot better of an idea to, you know, use your heavy weapons to melt the little guys. That way you have a clear path. You don't have to worry about getting murked. Now at this point you can kind of just, like I said, play ring around the whatever with this guy. My biggest problem with these guys is I don't think they're really fun to fight. I think they're kind of just annoying. But, you know, when you throw them into the mix with a bunch of other enemies, you know, they become tough to deal with, so that makes sense. And when they get close like this, it's bad. It's always bad. So we try to get out of the way very quickly. I think we're doing pretty good damage here. Just gonna try to run all we can. Probably gonna get at least a couple more barriers here. Which I could melt. But it doesn't actually melt that well.
Here we go.
Just blow the rest of this. Alright, it's almost dead, Let's get a reeve. And I don't know. Alright, not bad. There's more power cells here too. I'd rather get it after anyway, so I can still have some left. Cool. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Edie, we got a problem here. A temporary setback on firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through firewall 7164. I have successfully opened a door on the opposite
Right, might have a
Down there. That's where we came
couple
aboard,
more
isn't it?
rooms to fight
We
through.
must be getting close to the end.
Okay, that's where we got all the stuff.
Oh, what's this?
All right. Luckily, we have some heavy weapon ammo that will help us. Guys, can we just leave me alone? It's not. How did that incinerate hit me? Oh, is that a good? It's not like hurting me. It's a glitch. I don't know if it's technically a glitch, but I never know if you say. Everybody's so used to saying like, "Oh, bro, it's a glitch," but there's probably something else that it technically is, you know? Like not a glitch. I think I'm gonna have to charge to avoid the damage from this thing. Yeah, I think it's like, oh, bro, it's glitching. Like that's just an artifact from like early console gaming days or whatever. It's like the same as for the one person watching this that's gonna get this joke. It's like saying, "Oh, dog, you're using a lag box. You're using a lag switch because you're, you know, playing online Halo 2, glitching around." That's not. I mean, unless there's something, that's not like a thing. People don't do that. Lagging doesn't help you. I mean, if it's like a game that runs on like a host system, obviously the host is gonna have advantage, you know. But that's not the same thing. We were playing Doom. Me and my buddy Russ were playing Doom Eternal with this really salty guy, who, you know, he's like, "Oh, you guys are using a lag switch or whatever," because we wiped him, and he was just not good, you know. But he's like, "Oh, you guys are using a lag switch." It's like, dog, that's not a thing. People don't do that. That's like something that people made up as an excuse for why they were losing. You know, that's not. I don't know. This is a tangent, but the point is, I do not know anything. But I'm gonna use the word glitch when it comes to things that are janky. All right, another Scion, pretty cool. We have better positioning now, though, so this is good. And I feel like we're cruising. We're cruising at a good pace. All right, we'll just try to melt this guy. Sorry that I say that every time I use this weapon, but it really kind of is the best way to put it, I think. I also really think that this weapon kind of looks like shit. The effect that it gives off, the like particle effect. It's like very bad looking, but hey, you know, it's a good weapon, so we're using it. I love that like we got it, and I was like, oh, this weapon's not good. That just shows you that I'm full of shit, and I'm sorry that you are choosing to watch me play games. Just kidding. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here watching me. I'm still full of shit, but glad you're here. Glad you're choosing to subject yourself to it. Let's slam him, baby. Let's slam him. Ooh, can I do a shockwave? Yeah, that's what we want. Yep, that's what we want. It's just like Left 4 Dead. It's just like 69 days later or whatever you might think. They have you now. Nope. Too slow. Dude. So many. I forgot about this part. Do I have heavy pistol ammo? Nah, not really. Not really. This tends to make them explode, so we'll do that. Who's got pills? Okay, we did it. That's a pretty short mission.
We're out of time, Commander. We have to go.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Strap in, people.
Elusive Man, Commander. Figure you've got a few words for him, too.
Shepard, looks like EDI extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
EDI told us the distress call originated from the collectors. You betrayed us, just like I knew you would.
We're at war. The collectors are taking humans, and every minute we waste is one more we give the enemy to prepare.
I know the stakes, but we're supposed to be on the same side, and I can't trust you.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget EDI. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
I don't risk people. There are always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me. As much as we try to avoid them, these decisions need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off. EDI confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced Identify Friend-Foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I was just on the Collector ship. Why didn't you say anything about finding their IFF?
As I said, EDI just confirmed it. Besides, you wouldn't have had time to find and extract it. But we have options. An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target, a 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
EDI, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
So the Elusive Man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the Collector databanks. Necessary risk.
There really wasn't any other choice. Let's just hope this IFF works.
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the Collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
EDI doesn't make mistakes. The Collector homeworld is located somewhere in the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy. And we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays and the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Just because we can follow the collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
We'll think about it, but what I think we're going to do is do a couple more loyalty missions before we go after the IFF, but I don't think this actually changes anything.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander.
We already
Whatever you
have
decide,
pretty much
we're with
everybody
you.
anyway, so. Alright, well, yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. I think next time, yeah, we might take care of a couple other loyalty missions before we go after the IFF, because after the IFF, there's only one more story mission, and I think before we do the last mission of the main story, we're probably going to do everything else, because that's what makes sense to me. Okay, guys, well, that's going to do it. We'll talk to Kelly next time, see if there's any other missions, loyalty missions we can get. But for now, I'm frycooksonly. This is Mass Effect 2. If you're digging the content, leave me a like, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment. Let me know what's going on. I hope you're all doing well. I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks.